What up, YouTube? It's your boy Denali, aka Don Squally, back at y'all with another Forza Horizon 3 video, man. In this one, we are starting out in the beautiful Tesla, and we are about to get a little bit crazy on this one, man. I figured we'd start in something green since we are about to pollute the environment. Now, it's been a while since we have done a muscle car build on this channel, and I think that it is only fitting since I recently acquired somewhat of a muscle car, you could say. Now, we do have the AMC Javelin AMX. For those of you who are not, too old, the American Motors Company, extremely old, has been, do I want to say out of business, retired? I don't know. They have not been around for a while. So what I do want to do is something a little more common that some of you guys may recognize, and that is the Dodge Charger Daytona Hemi. Now this thing, as you can see, worth a ton of cash. I think this was a barn find, if I'm not mistaken. So if you guys search for those barn finds, you guys will be able to acquire this vehicle as well. Now this car, back in the day, very iconic. I want to say it was one of the first cars that you could buy from the factory that could do 200 miles an hour. I believe that was the statistic that it was famous for. Now, the thing, let's be honest, ladies and gentlemen, it's built to be aerodynamic. It's not built to be a looker. That wing is absolutely hideous. This front end, I don't know what's going on here, but it literally looks like they just took the front end from some, old space age Corvette or something and just slapped it on there. So we are about to fix all of this stuff today. Now, what I'm thinking for this build is something a little bit subtle, and what would be more subtle than a 6.5 liter V12. Hey, when in Rome, right? So for this one, I'm thinking we are going to leave it rear wheel drive just for shits and giggles, and then we are going to slap these twin turbos on here. Now, if you guys have any idea what car this 6.5 liter V12 is out of, definitely let me know. My first guess would be some sort of a Jaguar or something like that. I don't know, man. I'm completely in the dark on this one, but we are going to keep it moving forward. Now, what I would like to see is, I was hoping we were going to get a couple front clips that we could maybe switch up there, but it looks like we are stuck with this kind of weird robotic front end here. What can we do with the rear end? Delete, delete, delete. Now we are in business, ladies and gentlemen. Now, before I move any farther, I'm going to install this setup, and I just want to check one thing, because if this car is available for the body kit presets, which it is not, so we're just going to keep it moving forward. Alrighty, where were we? Wheels, definitely got to upgrade these wheels. We're going to throw on a race tire compound. I mean, come on, we have a V12 in here now. These little dinky tires are not going to cut it. Look at that, completely tubbed out, looking so sick. Now, as far as the alloys or the rims go, I would like to see something a little bit more modern. Now, from the rear end, this car is looking sexy as ever with that wing delete. From the front end, it's a different story, ladies and gentlemen. Really disappointed with that, but I'm thinking we might be able to tie everything together with the right set of wheels. Now, what I would like to see is a style of wheel that still stays true to the old school muscle car, but also looks super dope and gangster, right? So what I'm thinking is the Kragers. Kragers look pretty nice. We're gonna go with this. What is it? What are these called, man? What do they call these? The Krager Street Lock D window. Now, I'll admit right off of the bat, they don't really look that cool, but what I am going to do is back it on up, big up these wheel sizes, maybe do something a little bit staggered, 17 in the front, And let's go with a 19 in the back. What do you guys think of this staggered setup, man? Would you guys rather see me go square or staggered? Let me know down in the comments section. I'm thinking that looks pretty good, man. Once we rake this thing out with some suspension mods, I'm thinking it's gonna look real good, right? So let's just keep it moving here. As always, differential has to go in there. Install that. Install some brakes, because I think with this V12, this car is gonna be going pretty fast. So we're gonna slam it to the ground and then do a little bit of weight reduction, just because I think this is gonna be a very heavy car. Now this car's starting to look good. Wish we could put some wheel spacers on this, but hey, maybe next year, right, Forza? Let's see, race intake. No exhaust. That means the exhaust is completely tuned on this car. I don't know what kind of car or what kind of engine, what kind of car this engine was out of, but this thing's an absolute beast, man. So let's just go ahead and do that. What are we, 890? All right, I guess we got a maxer on out. 891, 892, 8. Where's 892? Alrighty, I guess we are maxed out at 892. Now, I don't really know what else I could do to make this thing go any faster. Maybe a little bit of a tune, man. So far, we got the car for free off of a barn find. We are $55,000 into it. I'd say that's not bad. Now, God bless Forza for not charging us for paint, right? Because I can paint this thing all types of colors. Let's check out some of the manufacturer's colors, just so we don't... Would we lose? Yeah, we lose that Daytona stripe at the back, man. We got to keep that. So we are definitely going to go with a manufacturer color. Now, luckily, they blessed us with all kinds of dope colors here. The yellow. What else we got here? The black. I'm liking that silver. That's looking pretty nice, man. Nice little Eleanor theme happening here. Let's go ahead and paint those wheels black. Blacken out those windows. Now, would you guys like to see a gunmetal theme on these wheels here? What do you guys think about that? A little bit lighter or black? I'm thinking the black's gonna look pretty dope. We don't have a wing on here anymore. Thank God. This thing is starting to really come together. So last but not least, what we have to do is jump into the tuning section and just lower this thing just a tad. Nah, we're lowering this thing all the way to the ground. You know how we do, man. Slammed and stanced all day. So I'm thinking this is going to be a wrap. Now, I really would have liked to see one of the body kit presets, but my God, look at this thing. What a gem. Let's go for a nice little roll here. That V12, though, look out. All right, so let's go this way. A little change of pace here. So I'm gonna go out on a limb here. After hearing this motor, I'm gonna say Lamborghini. Most definitely. You don't even have to hear this thing more than once. I'm gonna say Diablo, maybe a Countach. I'm gonna have to Google this when I get done over here. 4-speed transmission though, so that's definitely gonna need some work. Matter of fact, I'm thinking we're gonna go back and put that on here right now, just for erections and giggles. Hopefully get a little bit more of a top speed going on here. Should have done that from the beginning, Squaley. Come on, man. Quit playing yourself. And take this thing back out on the street for a little bit of a rip. Now, this transmission may require a little bit of tuning. Hoping not. I mean, stupid me for trying to mount a V12 engine to an old 4-speed, which more than likely, I don't know, automatic? Would these come in manual? I'm not sure, man. So let's take this thing for a nice rip now. We are off. Now I was toying with the idea of making it an all-wheel drive, but it would just not be muscle car. Now I realize in this current format, it is most certainly not a muscle car anymore. What do they call this? Retrofab? Is that what they call it? Retrofab, where you put modern parts into an old school platform. I believe that's what they call it. You guys correct me if I'm wrong. But this thing actually works really well, man. Like, the brakes are on point. Usually a big car like this, especially with this much power behind it, the brakes would be terrible. They're really not. You know, it slides a little bit in the turns. A little bit heavy. Very tail heavy. Or tail happy, I should say.
You have a friend in an online free roam session.
Oh, really?
Would you like to join their game?
Not at the moment. Thanks for asking. So we are just, you know, testing this out now. This is going to be a straight line beast for sure. Unless we do something as far as all-wheel drive goes, this thing is really not going to handle very well on these weaves. It just wants to spin those back tires, even though as fat as they are. Woo! It just wants to break loose. Do a little roundabout here. Reverse. Wrong gear. Let's try that again. We have a twin turbo V12 in this thing right now. And I'm not gonna lie, man. I kinda like it. Woo! Drift tap. Give me them skill points, man. So I'm thinking we are probably gonna put an end to this video. I'm just really having too much fun. Almost forgot to talk about, you know, telling you guys to subscribe to my channel, man. If you guys ain't subscribed, subscribe to that channel. Click the subscribe button. You guys want to see more, don't you? Hit subscribe, man. Yeah. What else? Refer a friend. Get frequent viewer miles. That's a lie, man. Actually, I don't have anything like that. I'm just joking with you guys. But I was just killing time until we get to our little humble abode where we are going to take our little shots here for a screenshot. So if you guys have enjoyed this video, as always, don't forget to smash that like button if you guys want to see more. Don't forget to click subscribe. Yeah, man, I'm thinking that's probably going to be it. So with that being said, I just want to say thank you guys for watching, as always, and we gonna catch y'all mofos at the next one. Hit it, wheels! Oh no! Oh! For fuck's sake, every fucking time. Showdown, bitch. I had a V8, yeah. Recovery of a lifetime. Oh fuck! Oh no! Oh fuck! Yeah, just keep on rolling there. Yeah. Don't worry about the race or anything.